all, another morning down on the Tench pond. I think it's the 12th or 13th of August today. Time's just before 6 o'clock. A little bit late getting here today because the main road down to the lake here was actually closed, and I had a big diversion all the way around the houses to get here, so it took me twice as long to get here as it usually does, but we're here and set up in my favourite little spot. Nobody else on the pond as usual. Plenty of noisy birds. But we're hoping for a tench or two this morning, of course. Now today is set to be the hottest day of the year. Yesterday, I spent yesterday afternoon on the beach. It was so blinking hot down there, you know, burnt my face despite putting sun cream on. So I've got the sun cream with me today. Little twitch there. Yeah, so it's supposed to be 34, 33 degrees today. God, I mean, if it's going to be that hot, I don't think I'll last the day. I'll probably just fish the morning up to lunchtime. Especially now this swim here, which used to be really, really shady because you had a complete canopy of trees over the top of you. There's a big gap now because one of the trees came down a while ago, and they've had to sort of chop it down and move it away, so it's not the shady swim that it used to be anymore. But I somehow feel this morning's going to be that small window, the first sort of few hours. The first few hours is going to be my best chance, so we'll give it a go. First one of the morning here, and I've just christened my new rod. Bought myself a new Tench rod, and that's the first fish on it, so a great start to my morning. Lovely Tench, around about £5. Well, that was a good little opportunity there. Saw some bubbling sort of straight out in open water right down the middle of the lake, and put a few pouchfuls out there, cast out my little wafter, and within about 5 minutes I've rattled the rod and got this nice little female tench. Well, that's the last one that I wanted. You know, I thought, what with the sun getting up, I was going to be pushed to get one more, and there's quite a bit of bubbling going out in the middle there, and so I catapulted some more pellets out there, and as you just saw, I just had a nice tench. Look at that beauty. Scale perfect and fin perfect. Lovely tench there. There we go, third one of the morning, nice clean female. Another fish caught on the wafter. I've had all the fish on wafters this morning. The fake casters haven't had a single bite. That's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? But happy with this lovely looking female. Lucky to get this one out. It's just about to net it and it shot off to the right. It got tangled in some brambles along the right hand margin there. But luckily the water level's really low, so I was able to scramble along over the brambles and got him in the net. Another male, approaching £5 again, and fourth one of the day. I'm sweltering in the midday sun here, absolutely blazing down it is, although I've got a little bit of shade from the trees, but still getting bites from the tench. That one was on the right hand rod on the fake maggots, out on by the sticks there. He really got underneath those snags, but I managed to keep the rod low and get him out okay. But another nice tench. Blazing in the midday sun here, but we're still catching the tench. Look at this classic looking female here, absolutely spotless. This one was on the fake casters close into the snags there, and another cracking tench on a brilliant day down at the tench pond. I think we're into a carp here. Nice common, this one. Look at him. He's a lovely scale perfect, fin perfect common, isn't he? Well, what about this beauty then? Crikey, this one took off. It took me right under the snags there. It was well under the snags, but I kept that rod low and slowly I got him out. He did dive back in closer, so it was really a lot of the fight was under the snags, but once I got him out I wasn't letting him get back under. Absolutely flawless, perfect, fin perfect, scale perfect, common. There's the other side. What an absolute stunning, beautiful fish. Well, I had to wait a while for this one. The last fish I had was at 20 past 12 and it's 5:30 now, so that's like 5 hour wait for this one. But the light's faded, it's clouded over now. just saw one or two bubbles come up, and again off it went, and got a nice little tench here. Well, that's my lot for today. I'm just about to wrap it up. It's just after 6 PM now, and I had a great day in the end. You know, as usual, it was an action-packed morning. Once it got to sort of midday, 20 past midday I think it was, when I had that lovely carp, the activity just died off, and I didn't get anything all afternoon until 5:30 when I sneaked out that other tench that you just saw. You may notice I've only got one rod out at the moment. That's because I just got bitten off by a pike. I knew it was a pike as soon as I struck into it, because it's just that dead weight dragging in and just a little kick now and then, and I thought the rod's going to spring back in a minute, and sure enough it did. Bit clean through the braid hook link, so I thought, okay, fair enough. Call it a day. So I just got the one rod to reel in, packing up all the gear now, and I'll be off in 5 minutes. So a brilliant day down on the Tench pond again, and I'm sure I'll be back soon enough. Cheers.